high school team. Did you do both? Did you do high school trails? That was like par for the course back then. You were the top 5 or 6 in high school.
She's on TV. Oh, nice. Oh, you brought some water? You want to be on TV? No? I think you two should operate it and commentate on the game. You're both hockey experts. This is Lauren. Say hi. What grade are you in again? 6? Pretty cool. Alright, you want to try candy? You don't want to do it?
The feedback I got so far with the mics is much better. Yeah. My wife, yes.
Well, I think it's a good spot. You in?
It's a great spot up here.
It is a great spot.
I like the sort. All right, well, hopefully the stream's not going to be as choppy as it was yesterday. I don't know what was up. If you go back and play it,
I did. It was fine.
It's fine.
It is fine.
But then it
cuts
stops.
out.
Yeah, because each of those 1 or 2 second little hiccups must have added up over the course of it. And
I also improved the actual quality, and I think I might have run out of what I could be using for the day.
Oh, really?
So when you do pull it up, it is a higher quality. Yeah. You can see the numbers crisp. So I had to make it a little bit weaker.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? You know, with the boys yesterday, if we're going to have a game where we don't get the whole thing, that's probably okay.
Yeah. If for things to not go well on the video, that was probably the one to not worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, overall, yesterday's game, the biggest difference, I think, from, oh my God.
And there's Tom Dunaway. Oh, we got his head perfect.
Speaking of Tom Dunaway, make sure to meet, if you got oil needs, go to Old Town Oil. They have huge vats of it there. Dip your head in, get it nice and shiny like Tom. That's where he gets his oil from, I'm sure.
Well, yesterday, what we actually realized is that the sponsorship dollars to be on air with us was not paid by any of the, and any of the folks that were trying to get their word out.
Sure.
So, we were a little quiet yesterday because of that.
Blues are having a rough warm up here. I'm going to be honest with you. We're hoping for a little bit of a bounce back, and I know Coach Justin really stressed that we got to have a good warm up here. We got to turn things around. Yesterday it was just slow hockey. Really, really slow. Guys were not moving their feet. Really bad on the forecheck in particular. And that is the big difference maker, I think, that we've seen from the Blues so far before yesterday's game.
The only bright spot of yesterday is honestly Henry played well yesterday.
Henry played pretty well in that.
But if you look at, skaters really struggled yesterday.
Yeah, they all. I don't know if
sure.
they were all at the same party on Friday night or what, but it was slow for everyone. I mean, I'd say the goalie for the Jets too. Pretty sure that was Tess, somebody that we know fairly well. She is a very strong goalie. She was tough against us last year, but I also don't think we challenged her too much.
No, it was, we probably had around 15 shots. I didn't do a good job on tracking that. There was a lot of a lot of moving pieces yesterday. So
well, actually, I'd say the bright spot for yesterday was the guest play-by-play man.
Oh, he did
Patrick
a great job.
Dunaway.
We probably should have him come up if he wants to do it again.
I believe my mother-in-law asked, "Who's that woman they have doing the play-by-play?" And we had to correct her. No,
that's
not
great.
a woman, but a man-child, Patrick Dunaway.
All right, here we go. We've got the Hudson, Smith, Nico Dunaway, George Dine. In the back end, we have Nico Kramer and Hayden Graff with the start today.
We're just going to look up the standings real quick because Coach Justin mentioned that the Vikings just beat the Chargers. He thought maybe they even played this morning.
They did play this morning, first thing.
Do you know what the score was of that game?
I believe it was 4-3, but I'm not 100% certain.
That's a close game.
And that's through hearsay from one of the other coaches.
Now the Vikings gave us a hard time last season. We were, as I recall, we were up 3-1 against the Vikings with a few minutes left, a game that nobody thought we should be in. And with a few minutes left, they came back and tied it after pulling their goalie, and then they beat us in overtime. Ooh.
Yeah, this Vikings team has had some good success early. They've had a couple losses, but also done a good job getting some wins. Hopefully the boys get started a little bit sooner than what happened yesterday. So
I know this Vikings team is not the same team that they once were. Certainly from last year, they lost a few guys. Don't really know much about, kind of what condition they're going to be here. Aside from what you noted, they're a little bit kind of up and down on the win-loss record.
Yeah, nice pass across the ice from Hudson there. We didn't see a whole lot of that yesterday. Another good pass.
Oh, that was Nico Dunaway attempted a shot. Good stick on puck by the Vikings. With Swallows with a good takeaway. Good cross-ice pass. Dine's got to dump it in deep and make a change. There he goes.
Nice change early.
Yep. Is that Hudson Smith down behind the net? Yep,
look at that poke check.
He's going to go off for a change. Oh, Walls attempted to step up. You got Connor Manny trying to run him down. Nice blocker save by Thomas Lagunas. It was almost textbook the way he punched that down behind the net. That's going to go for icing. It's going to be a face-off in the blue zone now.
Speaking of the Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings are actually
I was waiting for it to come, Ryan.
They almost gave it up today after a hot start, being up 28-0.
Yeah.
And they won 31-29.
When I checked in on the game, because I was up in Whitewater for my daughter's fast pitch today, it was 28-7, I think, at one point when I checked in. I decided to stop paying attention to it. It looked like a blowout. I had no idea that was the final score.
Yeah, and the best part about it is, not the best part, but honestly, it was like one of those things that they were up 28-0.
Nice save by the Vikings goalie. That was a nice shot by Nick Recchia. He had a couple of guys with them. It would have been nice if he had passed out in front. Boy, the scoreboard operators got to work on this loud noise that is clicking every time he tries to play some music. My brother was at that game today. He drove over from the Twin Cities to Lambeau.
Oh, that's pretty loud. Yeah, so they were up 28-0, and one thing that was pretty crazy about that game is late in the first half, there was a deep punt by the Packers, and they literally, the punt returner decided that he wanted to catch it above his head.
Uh-oh.
And, clearly the
That
Packers capitalized.
Vikings got him out. Oh, missed him with the pass. Gracie with the layout, though. Gracie kicking it. We don't want to kick that back to the middle. Gracie going to kick it again. He's swung and missed. You know that Matt Gracie was a soccer player.
Yeah, there was several kicks there.
That was a 1-on-5. Can you imagine you get a shot on that?
I haven't clicked any yet here. Is that our first shot, or have we had a couple already?
We've had a couple. They've had one. Oh. Let's see what the Vikings are going to go for. He's calling it a trip, but then also gave him a hooking sign. Interesting. All right. Blues are on the power play already. Got 9:50 left in the first period.
This one feels like it's being brought to you by Al's Beef and Nancy's Pizza. There's a lot of advertising going on here.
Blues, nice step up there by Creamer, and you look for a pass to Nip there. Walls, nice little move.
There it is.
Stepped in. Off one of the Vikings. That was expertly done by Lucas Walls.
Well, that's the kind of start that we're used to here, Tony.
Huge start.
Big start, a little bit of momentum. Got to get it going. Number 72 brought it, had a nice shot there, a little deflection, and here we are.
From the Vikings, right back with it, though. Walls broke that up. He could skate it if he wants to. Oh, through a defender's legs. That was nice. Khatib trying to run it down. Good angling by Khatib.
Nice job.
Sent it around to his defenseman. See if Walls can keep it in. He does.
He's going for a second.
Blues forecheck is much, much better today already.
Oh, really nice.
See if Khatib can get one off. No. Broken up by the Vikings defense.
I like the idea, though. That was really good. Here we go.
Oh, Dunaway came in, had a good head of steam, but just lost it. Shot on net. This cover up by Lagunas. Yeah, it looks like today's broadcast is also brought to you by RizaCars.com.
8 new car franchises, new and pre-owned vehicles online.
If you're looking for a new or pre-owned vehicle, go to RizaCars.com. They're not currently a sponsor of the show, wink, wink. Maybe they want to be. Nice move by Dunaway to get through.
How about that?
That was a heck of a play. Dunaway using his size to his advantage there. Ducked down right through the defenders. Nice backhand.
That backhand, you can tell he's been working in the garage in the Dunaway Casa.
Yep.
Really getting after it. Working on those top shelf backhands. Good start here to the game.
That's a great start for the Blues. Now 2-0 with 8:20 left in the first.
Tony, I think you were kind of bad luck for not being there yesterday. I think that's the problem.
You know, that's what I've heard. Heard it from a few parents that it was all my fault. And I'll own it. I'll own that one. Yeah, instead I was in Wisconsin working on my Halloween costume. I'm going as a raccoon this year. So nice stop by Lagunas. So I'm saying I'm going as a raccoon. So all you got to do is lay out in the sun with a pair of sunglasses on and no protection on the skin, and you turn out looking like a raccoon.
I can see it.
Certainly on one side of my face, anyway. It was half a raccoon.
You certainly got some good sun yesterday.
Yeah.
Must have been a good day.
It was.
All right, 2-0 here in the first.
7:44 remaining in the first period. Gracie with his head up. That was a nice little move. Nice weak side pass. See if Recchi. Oh, we're not going to call that hook, I guess. Stripes. I think both Stripes were kind of looking at each other thinking they might call that hook, and nobody called it. So the Stripes give it right back to us, and they don't call it on one of the Blues players either. Oh, here we go. Bremer, nice break up. Oh, puck's loose in front. Nice stop by Thomas Lagunas. It's in. That was some really poor back checking by the Blues on that shift, unfortunately. Went from what looked like a couple of different penalties in the offensive zone there to giving up a pretty soft one there. Not soft on Thomas, soft on the Blues on that shift.
All right, 2-1. We got about 7 minutes left here in the first. The Blues are looking to rebound and get some of the momentum back that we had early on. I will say, so far, they look much better than yesterday.
Yeah, it was just a mental lapse on that shift. Hopefully the Blues will get that corrected over on the bench. There's Walls. Tried looking for a drop pass. Nice pass out front. All three Blues forwards in the same area. Nice pass.
What I'd like to see, though, is if Lucas does go down low, that one of the other wingers recognizes that and stays back.
Oh, it looks Thomas's pad strap is undone. We got a goalie who's got an equipment issue right now. Ice the puck. The Blues need to ice the puck. They could, if they wanted to, they could swap Henry in quickly. The smartest thing Thomas could do right now would be just push the net off. Blues need to ice this puck.
I would have liked to see a pass out to the winger versus trying to go deep to the long.
He's got to move. That's not fast enough. Puck's still in the zone. It's job by Matas to get it out. It's still caught up in neutral ice. Thomas is battling through with that strap issue. The problem is the buckle, you know what? Actually, it's the strap over the top of the skate. Good, the ref saw it. This might take a minute to try to fix this. Thomas is pretty good about putting on his own equipment, so should be able to fix it quickly. It's just a Velcro strap on a bungee that wraps over the top of the skate, and occasionally this is going to happen. Just some sudden movement, and boom, the Velcro pops off.
So when that happens, I mean, he could step on it and slip.
Yes.
And then that's like, it just opens it up.
You could injure yourself, or obviously not be able to go and make a save. It's nice of the Stripes to not offer any help at all at this point. Maybe they're getting paid by the hour today. Who knows?
George is doing a good job watching closely just to make sure that, he's a future union supervisor.
I think he was asking, who did it to you? You want me to beat him up for you?
That was an intent watching.
Vikings go D to D. Thomas sees it all the way, though. Oh, he blew the whistle. He blew the whistle. Why is the play still going on? Yeah, Stripes. Awful. So the Vikings parents have a pretty strong argument here. They're asking, why did you blow the whistle? That puck was in, but Stripes did blow the whistle. That puck does not count in the net. That's not a goal.
I'm not sure if you can hear, but the parents are pretty
That
upset
ref
over here.
might get triggered here by one of the Vikings parents who looks like he might want to go home early. He may have a Live Barn subscription he's going to go watch this game on. It's off the side of the net.
Well, the best part is later on we can see some pretty high quality video and see if it actually did go in. I'm not certain it went in. Maybe it did.
It did actually go in, but it was after the ref had blown the whistle. Ref lost sight of the puck. He thought that Thomas was on it, had it secured, blew the whistle. It's kind of a soft whistle. And then the puck went in. A little wraparound attempt by Creamer. He throws it up front. The Vikings are falling down quite a bit. 9 back to the point.
There it is.
Oh, it's
there
loose.
it is.
It's still loose. Puck's loose. See, Creamer throws it back in there. You got to get that shot lower. That's the way.
Good job of the boys.
Yep. Back to. I would have liked to see that pass go back to Creamer. He was wide open for a shot at the point. Keeping it in really well here.
Blues are doing a good job controlling this.
Dine was just getting murdered out in front of the net there. The cross checked. Nice shot. Oh, tip goes wide. Creamer, nice.
Nice shot.
See if Graf can get one off. Nice stop by Hudson Smith.
Look at
Runaway goes out
that.
for a change. Graf.
What a
uses
shift.
his partner. He needs to use his partner there. Have his head down. Vikings breakaway. Wide of the net.
Oh! Does not count as a shot, does it?
Boomer, he needs a pass to get off.
I think this is going to be a chippy game all day. There's a lot of excitement.
I might have to throw a little of my cyclobenzaprine in the water here and calm everybody down.
I think I'm going to take a couple mics and put it underneath the stands over here during intermission.
The home fans are voracious.
Oh,
Somebody lost the collar. Oh, what a shot. Nice save by the goalie. Oh, Graf fanned on it. Graf's got to go off for a change. Been on the ice way too long. He's being called off, but he's still not going. Gracie just burning up some time. I like it. Nice move by Gracie.
oh, blue tire.
Nice pass
There
to
it goes.
Toshin. He skated into traffic. He should have just tried to dump that in. That would have been better.
We gotta keep passing the puck, boys.
We got Walls on the ice. He's going to run it down. Whoa, that was sketchy. That is a save by Thomas, but probably wishes he could have that back. Put it in the glove.
Pressure!
Vikings, they got ahead of steam. They're dumping it in deep. They're going to go chase. A little bit slow on their forecheck right now, though. See, Recki's got it. Can he give it to Toshin? He's got to pass it. He's not passing. So when you don't pass, all you're doing is making your line mate stop at the line. Fiedler throwing some weight around. Nice stick by Recchia. That's going to be icing. This will be a face-off in the Viking zone. Be able to get reset, pick up that collar.
Yeah, I think the ref, one of the refs over here, actually was a professional figure skater based on his skating abilities.
Do you see a triple axel?
So
on this?
I'm not sure. I saw Lindy for sure.
Oh yeah, that's Fancy.
Oh, we got a
little
step
bit of
up.
confusion with the Blues on who's going to get that puck. It's a 3-on-1. What an opportunity for the Vikings, but it was tipped.
Oh my gosh.
Tipped out in front by our own teammate there. That just about went in. That was a sketchy tip. Blues are a little bit discombobulated here with 30 seconds left in the first period. See if they can get out of here without giving up a cheap goal. I don't know where all the Blues are. They should be in front of the net. There goes Jackson Nip. Nice pass. There should be interference. It's not called. 12 seconds left.
I think that was out the face of Matas right there.
Yeah. Nice little pass up front. He's got to shoot it. 2 seconds. That's the end of the first period. Wow. A lot of excitement, Ryan.
Oh,
almost too much excitement.
Too much excitement here. I probably missed a shot or two there.
Just throwing a couple in.
Yeah,
two for you. Add some for yourself.
Exactly. There's got to be a couple I missed there.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
We'll try to.
We'll just add
a couple. Yeah. We'll try to do a better job here in the second.
Yeah. Thomas and Henry are over there working on Thomas's pads. Henry lending a helping hand there. That's nice.
Yeah. So after yesterday's game, boys lost. We lost 2-0, but it was actually a much closer game.
Yeah.
And you could just tell that today they want them to come out fast. What do you think the coach is talking about right now?
Well, I think what's being reiterated right now is the same point that was made in the locker room before the game about got to be quicker on the forecheck, use your D better. What the Jets did yesterday is they were putting wings up at our D whenever we're in the offensive zone. So Coach Justin talked about when that happens, go ahead and pitch in. Get in a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
If those wings want to play out there, it's to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just poaching, and they're trying to stop the pass of the D, go down deeper.
Yep.
So I think that's what's being reiterated. I think there's a little bit of sloppy play in our defensive zone. Probably Coach Justin was cleaning that up a bit too. Guys, we got to get the puck behind the net. Where's the wing on the breakout?
Yeah.
In reiterating to the other forwards, you guys got to be in the house. You got to be protecting that. Don't leave guys wide open in front.
All right, we're about to get started here in the second. The score is 2-1 Blues over the Vikings right now. We'll see what happens. There was certainly some chippy things happening in the first period.
You see that right there is some more. That's a little bit sloppy of the Blues in the neutral zone there. Nobody was really lifting up any sticks. It's Nico Creamer. Hudson Smith's going to go run it down. Looking for a guy out in front. Dropped the side of the net a couple times. Dunaway's got it. Sending it to his defenseman. I like it. Oh, it's a whiff by Graff.
I like the idea. It just wasn't well executed there.
He's had a couple of whiffs today, so hopefully maybe he swaps out his stick. That one might have a couple holes in it. Vikings tried to use their D, and they send it all the way down the ice. Vikings goalie coming out to play it and decided not to touch it. Gracie using those feet again. Good shot by Gracie. Throw it to the sidewall. The Vikings have it on the attack. Nice stop by Lagoon. What was the call there? Too many men. Too many on the Vikings.
And the parents are chiming in with how awful the refs are.
A couple more parents that, they might have a hot date they're trying to get to. She may be overserved at this point, too. Who knows? There is a fine establishment here. I do believe that serves adult beverages. And I'm going to guess she may have pre-gamed in that establishment. It's a 5-on-4 power
Let's go,
play.
Blues!
See if the Blues can put one in the net here. Vikings won the face-off. We're going to chip it off the boards.
Continues to be a challenge for our Blues to win these face-offs.
Yeah, it's been a theme so far this season, hasn't it? Oh. And the Blues are going to try to set it up here. Gracie blew a tire in his own zone and just tries to bring down the maple. Boy, the Blues are all over the place right now.
I'm not sure what is going on here.
I think the Vikings just have a really strong PK line out there right now, their penalty kill line. And these guys are going hard after the puck.
Let's go!
Could go for icing. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Waving off icing. The Blues need to go chase this puck down. They should be putting 2 on it right now.
Oh my gosh.
Again, sloppy play on trying to enter the zone. Ball's tried to pass to himself. That was clearly a hook. It did not get called. That's icing on the Vikings.
Bring it back down into the Vikings zone.
I'm really sure scoreboard operator didn't even put any time on the clock for the penalty. So it's just a guessing game for us here in the broadcast booth.
All right. I'd like to see the Blues get it going a little bit here.
Second. Well, he took a clapper off the face-off. Just too much traffic to try to get it through. The Vikings have a short-handed attempt. No, it's 5-on-5. That was the guy just out of the box. Soft backhand. I think Manning would probably rather have that back and try to look with his head up and pass to somebody.
Oh, that's one of those crazy bounces right there.
Oh! 42 took a swing.
Do you see that punch?
Let's see if 42 is going to go.
I think that one needs to go for a major.
He should go for a major.
Try and do a cheap shot.
Yep. Well, it's getting
that kid's going in there to sit down for a while. Probably needs to be in timeout for a bit.
So when the play is dead like that, you can give guys a little shove and kind of move them out of the area. That's all part of the game. But when the fist comes flying in it, they're definitely going to go to the box every time for that new hockey.
Absolutely.
So back in the power play, and they got it up on the clock this time. 90 seconds.
All right, the Blues have to take advantage of this.
Oh, Blues cannot keep throwing the puck blindly like that.
We have to look at where we're going here. This happened yesterday several times. Just really sloppy hockey.
This cannot happen. Nice stop by Thomas Segunas. No goal. No goal again. It's no goal. It's waved off.
Oh, it's waved off.
The fans for the Vikings still.
The whistle happened.
They're going to go talk about it. It's clearly a face-off in the zone. That's not a goal. Oh.
I wish everybody could hear what is being said.
Vikings, it's not suitable for work. Put it that way.
Classy group over here.
Yeah, it's all class all the time.
Stay classy, San Diego.
This is the kind of stuff you hate to see, you hate to hear. It's youth sports at like a relatively high level.
Gary Bettman's coming to the next game.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a cover. They blew the whistle. Then it came out and they scored.
So it was a little bit strange. Thomas had the puck held for a while earlier and they wouldn't blow the whistle. And this time they were pretty quick on the whistle. So that was another really high quality short-handed attempt though for the Vikings. I think what the Blues need to do is just put up another 4 or 5 goals and just get these parents to stop talking.
I agree. We got to really look at that. Look at him fight for the puck. Way to work, Hudson. Man, his dad really fed him that breakfast this morning. There's no doubt. There's a hot spot in Glen Ellen that feeds that forechecking that he eats.
Nice pass.
Oh!
Attempted cross check by the Vikings. Couldn't get away with it. See what Dine's got. Throws it out front. Creamer's going to go pinch. Keep it in deep. Forward's going to go run that down. There we go. Let's see if Wallace can get it on net. Oh, goalie saw it all the way. It was wider than that, but not a bad shot there. 20 seconds left on the power play.
We got 8:35 left here in the second.
Got about 15 seconds left on the power play. But we need to get 2 guys on that puck. Feeler's coming to help. Recchia throws it out to the point. The passing is just not where it needs to be right now. That's offsides.
Boy, they really are getting loud over there.
A little bit annoying
little
right
ruckus.
now.
Make sure that the refs know it's offsides. 9 and 10-year-old hockey getting all pumped up.
The ref trying to put the whistle to his lips as fast as possible. Apparently not fast enough. Vikings with a little 3-on-4 here. Back to even strength with 8 minutes left in the second period.
So Orland Park is actually just north of Kentucky, so you get some interesting folks in this
thought it was
region.
in Kentucky.
Well, you have to drive through the northern part of Kentucky to get here.
How would the refs miss that, though? To be honest.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
It took too long to get that shot off by Recchia.
Oh, nice pass to come back.
Right out front. And that's going to be icing on the Vikings. Fans are clapping for that for some reason. Not sure what's going on with the Vikings goalie right now. He's got some kind of issue. Again, it's something to one of his teammates. He's going to go skate it over.
Extra piece of the gear, maybe? What do you think, Tony?
Could have been.
It's like the extra piece in the furniture box. You're putting it together and you get done and there's an extra piece, right?
Yeah, they just give you a couple extras. Hopefully it didn't come out of the goalie's mask or some of the padding or anything. Maybe just something fell off. But, ooh, goalie never saw that. Matas working hard. Antonio's joining him. Walls stepping up.
Nice job by Matas to pick up.
It's going to go for an ice again.
Right back down into the zone.
I don't know what to say about this game so far, Ryan. It's not been enjoyable, just because fans, when they get a certain way, it's not fun, and it's really too bad because it's a tight game, right?
And the problem is, you got to remember these refs are usually folks that aren't getting paid a lot to do this.
No.
I mean, one of the refs you can tell is a younger guy, and,
yep.
and the parents are just being a little bit ugly in some of this stuff.
And,
it's too bad.
We make jokes about, missed calls. Well, what a move. Oh, that was nip. We make jokes about the refs all the time and missed calls, but you're not going to hear us shouting over the glass at them. Nice scab by Thomas Lagunas.
Yep.
Saw it cleanly. Yeah, so I think it's all in good fun, but we don't encourage any of that kind of behavior, shouting at anybody. To your point, I mean, these guys, they're not getting paid a ton to be out here.
One of the moms that's walking away right there was getting a little loud earlier.
I'm going to guess her cup was empty. So we're going to head back up to the establishment that serves the adult beverages.
Oh, nice stick there by Nico Dunaway.
Nice interception by Creamer. Does a little flip to Dunaway. Creamer's going to take it in, maybe dump it. No, he loses it in neutral zone. Manning's able to dump it in deep. Forecheck for the Blues is just not fast enough right now, though. So I was complimentary of them in the first period, just being better. It gets blown. Offsides.
Boys have just played a little sloppy this weekend.
Yeah,
right?
They're just a little bit slower right now in the latter half of the second period.
Well, I think there's been some rumors that there may be some good hard skating this week at practice.
Oh, yeah. Gonna have to be. Just need more conditioning.
It's early in the season,
It
right?
is.
I mean,
Yep.
we're only a couple weeks into the season. I think we're in the third week now, so it's still early.
But this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, right? That right there, that's not a conditioning issue. Just who wants it more. Vikings just seem to want the puck a little bit more than the Blues do at the moment.
There's a lot of standing around there for a second. Hudson did a good job getting into the corner, but everybody else is just watching what was going on.
Blues finally clear the zone. Nice pass to Hudson Smith. Just losing the handle from the Vikings. He stopped by Dine at the blue line. Stood his man up.
Looking forward to matching up with these Vikings a few times this season.
Yep. Kramer's going to try to go coast to coast. Yeah, one got to beat. Left it for Smith.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, got a wide open net.
I don't think
The Vikings have numbers right now if they get moving.
I don't think one of those was a shot
Hudson
though, right?
Smith is going to go. Yeah, Hudson's going to go either for checking. Yeah, he's going to go for roughing, actually.
Okay.
A couple of different options the Stripes had available to him there. Vikings are setting up their power play. I don't remember them calling a timeout, but they're acting like they have the timeout. Stripes blew the whistle.
Trying to get him over. He's got the look right now.
So we're on a penalty kill for a minute and a half while Hudson Smith is in the box. Well, Recchia going to try to clear it himself. Nope. And now the parent, every time there's contact, the parents for the Vikings think that there was an assault committed.
Yeah, I agree. You would think. That was a great shot.
I mean, it was a nice shot by 98, but not nice enough to score from that far away. I know Tommy wishes he could have that one back.
That was a really nice shot, though. That was a rip top corner, right?
It was a rip. I'm not sure if he was screened in any way. Let's see if the Blues can respond here. Got a 2-2 score with 4:20 left in the second. Vikings again putting a lot of forecheck pressure on the Blues. Blues come away with it. This idea by Toshin to Recchia. He throws it ahead to himself. Here comes Scott Bomb. What a save. That was the shot we've been looking for.
I would have liked to see him get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
And just make a move. Make the goalie move.
I think he just got a little excited that he finally had some space. Nice stop by Lagunas. He doesn't get a lot of that kind of space in a game, so when he finally does, he wants to let it rip.
This game is 2-2, and the Blues feel like they are getting outplayed right now. This is not a great start. The momentum definitely feels in the Vikings' favor right
It does. Oh, see if they can get a shot off. Wider than that.
Boy, this Vikings fan crew right here really gets excited for a shot that's 3 feet wide.
They do.
Probably need to send them to hockey watching school.
Well, I'm going to guess that they've probably been disappointed with their start to the season so far, too. They probably thought that they had a better team based on how last year went for them. That's offsides by a mile. There you go. Finally blew the whistle. Good stuff.
Well,
yeah,
2-2 tied here in the second.
Yeah, based on some of the scores I've seen from the Vikings, this is definitely a little bit tighter than I would have imagined. Would have thought the Blues would have put the hammer down, but maybe that's still coming in the third period.
Hey, good job by Antonio tying up his man right there.
Nice stop by Thomas Lagunas. You know, Matas knows better. He's got to get that puck out of the zone right there. It was a little soft on the stick. He's getting called to the bench for that. Coach Justin did talk about it before the game. If he's not seeing the level of effort he wants out of some of the players, they're going to have to ride the pine for a little bit. You know, only play guys that are high effort, high energy.
You know what, I think at this level, once you start playing, you got to do that, right?
Yeah.
It'll kind of show, hey, it's not an equal opportunity. It's everybody has got to put some good effort into it.
Vikings from the wing. Nice stop by Thomas with the block there.
Nice job.
He tightened up on that post really well.
These cross ice passes through traffic is not a good move. We gotta tighten that up. First off, they're not hard enough and they can't get there.
Up and over the net.
I'd rather see them skate it up a little bit, look where they gotta go, and then go across ice.
I mean, I like the idea, right? They're trying to find an open man on the weak side, but the Vikings are actually really good about filling up that space.
But here's the deal. All the better teams are going to do that. That happened all day yesterday, and so it's not an approach that works that great.
Dine was in the right spot at the right time. Billy made a nice save. Dine finishing his check, and the parents are freaking out right now. Oh, parents!
There are a bunch of whiny parents over there.
Going back and forth here.
Keep complaining.
We got a minute 20 left. That might go for icing on the Blues. No, it's going to stop short. Hudson Smith trying to run it down. Good stick on puck.
I like it.
Oh, he was looking to pass it. What a move. Oh, no, it's going to be a wide open breakaway here. Yeah. Smoke trip. That might go for a penalty. Why did he not blow the whistle is the question after that. The refs are going to send him off for 90 seconds for a hook.
That was a smart play by Gracie after he got beat.
That was a great play.
You got to do it.
Right there. So Stripes trying to explain why that's not a penalty shot. I'll be honest with you, I could have gone either way on it. It looked like he had a clear path to the net, which is the definition of why you would give somebody a penalty shot. Maybe the refs are trying to argue there were a couple other guys up in there tight. But the Stripes have already made their decision. Oh, now they're going to give a penalty shot. How they get talked into changing their mind. This is not a reviewable play that they can just change their mind on. So right now the Blues coaches are explaining why there was not a clear path. If you can talk the refs into a penalty shot, you should be able to talk them out of it too. Watch the crowd erupt if It turns into a penalty. Watch this. It is now a penalty again. It's not a penalty shot. That is, again, borderline call.
What's that?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what happens if the refs don't establish that they have control early on, it turns into this. Yeah. All they need to do is throw somebody out. Throw out one of the fans. A bench minor to one of the coaches. Usually, will tamp it down a little bit. Here we go again.
Here comes the refs.
Yeah.
They're screaming, "You're terrible," and all sorts of things.
I mean, we all agree there was a penalty there. Again, borderline if it's a penalty shot. And the puck's out of the zone. Tasha's going to go run it down.
Oh, here we go.
The shorthanded attempt. Oh, he fanned on it. It's all right. They'll get a face-off in the offensive zone.
We got 43 seconds left on the official clock here. The Blues are shorthanded here.
Oh, Recchia. Oh, what a save by the goalie. That was a heck of a save. Well, the Vikings are going to make a change based on what they just saw there. Oh, Recchia is there again. Short-handed. Should dump it down deep. Nice play by Graff. Blues, get out of the zone now. Back out. Those forwards got to come back high. They're caught way too low, short-handed. Well, 6 blue attire for the Vikings. 14 seconds left in the period. Five seconds left. Vikings could move and try to get a shot off. It will not happen.
Well, 2-2 here in the start of the third. That was quite the long period. We should probably check it later how long that took.
I want to just hit the reset button on this game entirely. This has not been particularly good hockey, and it's even worse with the fans right now. Blues fans have been doing a pretty darn good job staying quiet for the most part, but they are kind of giving it back now to the Vikings fans who are just being obnoxious and rude to the refs.
Yeah, at this point, our boys really need to get it going. Start fast. What's off?
He said a minute and 30 seconds on the clock. If you whistles, and ran 5 seconds off. So I think it ran the penalty too, so there should be 27 seconds on the penalty.
So we just learned that the scoreboard operator may have gone to the same school that some of our parents have gone to when it comes to running the scoreboard.
Which is none.
Yeah.
But so after the game yesterday, we found out that really what was happening is the scoreboard operator was trying to give the boys some extra hockey time. A little bit extra free ice.
Well, I mean, these are parents that paid a lot of money for their kids to play, so they want to get a little something extra out of it, right? So, 22 seconds left in the penalty kill. 13 minutes left in the game. They've not advanced.
Oh, this is interesting. Nico Kramer is come up now, is playing offense. I think Matas is playing defense.
That's correct. That's Coach Justin just trying to get a little bit more offense going here.
I actually think that's a pretty smart move, to be honest with you.
Oh, no.
Vikings are up 3-2.
Looked like, I'm not sure, I think Matas Dixis had fallen down behind the net, and that puck just found its way out in front. That was unfortunate. Some more sloppy play from the Blues here. They almost had killed off the entire penalty. They only had about 7 seconds left on it. We're now back at full strength. Offsides called on the Blues.
The Vikings are out shooting our boys today.
Nice face-off win for the Blues, but that was clearly a hook. It didn't get called on us. All's looking for the weak side. He found Hudson. See if Hudson can dump it. That's very nice. Dunaway's the F1. He's in there first. Nice save by Walls to keep in the zone. Nice move. If he can throw it out front. He does. Blues did not come away with a shot on that one. Miscommunication on defense. Shot wide of the net. We got 2 Blues down, 1 Viking. Oh, he's got to move. He's got to move. He's got somebody on him. He's got to have his head up. Nice save by Thomas. Blues are fighting over the puck right now. Nice outlet pass from Nico. Up to Hudson. Oh, Stripes. Stripes on the body. And then these parents are terrible for cheering that kind of thing happening.
Well, it's just consistent with how they are down here.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty ugly. See that kind of stuff happening. 10U hockey. Oh no! Nice stop by Thomas.
Nice job.
Huge, keep him in the game. Look at the rough behind the net, not getting called too. Nice pass by Dane. Dunaway doesn't have a stick. Puck's out of the zone. The Blues have been punched in the face here, and they're not sure how to respond.
you would think that are the refs not supposed to pick up a stick
No.
for the?
No.
Okay.
No. They will not. If a piece of equipment ends up on the ice, they're going to leave it there until after a whistle, whether it's broken or not.
Let's go, Blues! Come on!
Blues fans trying to encourage their kids that paid all this money for to play this game, to try to do something with all that money and investment.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that guy was. Again, somebody behind me.
Some other parent, fan. They stopped by Walls from getting it in deep. Vikings were probably touched up there. Blues just aren't sure what to do with the puck right now offensively. We've got 4 guys in the area right now. Recky has come away with it. See what he does here. Gets in deep. Walls with a shot.
There it is.
Oh,
there it
tipped
is.
off the side of the net. Just cleared. See if Connor could bring it right back in here. Chipped off the side. Puck's loose. Connor throws it in offsides.
Yeah, the shot count right now is 13 Vikings, Blues 10. We are not getting any shots on net tonight.
The Blues are a little bit underwater right now. It's another face-off won by the Vikings. Good stick to puck. Still came away with it. High and up over the net. Could have been called a hook on Vikings, but it wasn't. 2-1. It's off the team. A lot of no calls here. Kind of a borderline call anyway if they had called a trip there. Let's go, Graf. See if you can get one off. That's just a little too soft. That's going to be wider than that. I'll go for icing.
It's been pretty hard to watch here.
This is some mite hockey right now. This is not squirts. Definitely not squirt major. The Vikings sense they've got the momentum right now. The Blues are back on their heels. 8:48 left to play. Again, the Vikings come away with it. Again, they're just a lot tougher on their back checks and forechecks. Dunaway, let's see if maybe he can get a shot off. Doesn't really have help. Smith's got it. He needs to use his D. There's the front. Dunaway. Oh! Just wide of the net. It's a tough angle. Smith with a shot on net. Puck's loose. That should have been a trip there. Doesn't go for one. It's offsides. 8:05 left.
Yeah, we're going to let this clock run down to sync it up between the two.
I just think somebody might want to put a muzzle on the Chihuahua that's loose in the stands right now. Very high pitched. There we go, Recchia. Lost it neutral. There we go. Matas back on defense. Throwing it up the wall to Recchia. He's got a guy on him though. He's got to move quicker.
So they did officially make the change with Matas and Nico, it looks like, huh?
It's an interesting in-game move. I don't know that they've really talked about doing something like that in practice. Matas sticks
I like it.
Recchia attempted the pass to Feeler just off of his grade. Like what I'm seeing from the Blues right now in this shift. It seems to be the game plan, which is just the ice. The Vikings get in a little pressure, and they just send it all the way down. You got to be able to use that to our advantage here with a face-off in the offensive zone.
All right, the Blues got to show some heart here. We got to start standing up.
Now's the time.
Handle this adversity, right?
Graf steps up, throws it back in deep. Feeler running around to go get it. It's good pressure. Caution able to get it. Nice move. Passes it to Feeler. Back on front. Oh, nice shot. Goalie never saw it, just off the skate.
Look at that
Nice move.
That was a great move.
Vikings with a head of steam. Graf, he's going to go. He's going to go for that. Blow the whistle. Yeah.
I think
that
go kid,
for a trip.
I think that kid.
That was pretty solid D. Now here we go. The refs are taking a verbal pounding from the fans.
Yeah, I'm not sure they can hear it.
Yeah, which is good. So 6:45 left to play. Regulation. We got a 90-second penalty we got to kill off now. Gracie's going to take it around the net. Throw it to open ice. It's a good pass, but now we're very short-handed with two guys up at the blue line. Blowing tires left and right here today. I don't know if we got a bad sheet of ice or got some bad sharpenings done.
Well, that kid really has a hammer right there. Did you see that?
Blues are battling down below. We got a Vikings and Blues player probably both going to go off for roughing. And acting like, oh, it wasn't me. little smack talk still going on. So the question is, are we going to play 3-on-4 or 4-on-5 still?
5-on-4.
It should be coincidental fighting. It's a little bit strange that they would even put the time on the clock for the penalties. And neither of them can come back on the ice until after a stoppage anyway. So this is a little bit strange. The scoreboard operator's been a little sketchy. He erased the one penalty. That wasn't right. No. All right, they got it sorted out. They got it right now.
So instead of adding player 19, they added 19 shots on net.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Parents trying to get their kids to get fired up and get going here.
Still 5-on-4 for 55 seconds. Walls comes away with it. Through in the central zone, the central ice there, and probably not where you want to put that. That's offsides. Our guys need to do a little bit better job of using the boards to try to chip it around the players. They're throwing in the neutral zone. These guys are intercepting the contact.
Well, what's happening is they're not looking at where they're passing, and they're just throwing it cross ice, and it's not doing anything.
Oh, we just lost the collar on the face-off. Vikings have numbers and ahead of steam. Nice save by Tommy. That probably would have been a good time for the Vikings to set up their power play instead of just taking a shot from the top of the circle.
Vikings continue to lead in this game in shots on net.
Oh, we got to get it. It's an equipment issue. Just got to get it on.
We got 36 seconds left here in the penalty before we're back to full strength.
Getting rough off the face-offs, getting really, really physical now. And again, this is the kind of stuff that's going to happen too when the refs just kind of lose control of the game. Kids will start getting really tough on each other. That is kind of a sketchy move to take it up right in front of your own crease. Nice stops by Thomas, and it's finally in. Cannot throw the puck in front of your own zone or in front of your own goalie like that. I don't know, Ryan, I'm seeing a big step back this weekend from the Blues, right?
Big step back in all facets. The boys need to get back to basics this week. Get coached hard.
The fans are brutal. These fans are overserved and probably need to go through some kind of anger management training. 5 minutes left. Blues are having a hard time just even with their entry into the offensive zone. That was a nice pass. Dunaway, a little bit of room, nice move. One more. Ran out of space though. Had to try to throw it on net. Dine. Puck's loose. Blues really need to get another goal here in the next couple of minutes so they can put themselves in a position to pull a goalie and try to get an equalizer. Nice shot. Oh, it is! Wow, what a save.
Wow, no kidding.
That was fantastic. This goalie's had a couple of really nice saves today, Ryan.
Absolutely. I mean, that was a really good chance for the Blues. They didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see if they can start battling and battle back into this game. We haven't scored since the first period.
Yeah, you're right. That's brutal.
Today feels a lot like yesterday, where it was good goaltending.
Yep.
But
not a lot of offense.
Forward and defense work.
Come on, offsides. Boy, every time there's an offsides, the Vikings parents act like somebody kicked their dog. I'll tell you what. All right, the Blues got it. Let's see what they can do with it. That was not a great
I'm not
flip.
sure where that pass is going.
It's not the right angle. Wheeler's got it. He's got Recchia wide. Walls is coming to help. It's a good stick there by the Vikings player. Fell down. I'm surprised the parents didn't shout for a tripping call on that.
The boys need to put some big pressure on it. This is the time for us to start scoring some goals here.
There it is. Toshin's going to run him down to neutral ice. That was good. Nice pass. It's a 2-on-1. Proper. Blues get one on the board. That's what we're used to seeing from Nick Recchia. Almost looked like he shot it on edge and it kind of knuckled in there, didn't it?
Sure did. I mean, that was another rip, and he was able to get it past the goalie. Goalie wasn't ready. He threw that shot as it came in. Little bit.
The Vikings parents didn't call for a penalty on that shot.
Little bit of life here. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was
not fair.
It was too rough of a shot.
Yeah. Vikings are being smart, just dumping it deep. Oh, blowing some tires around our own net right now. A tough pass to get through there.
These cross-ice passes just do not work when there's people in the middle. We keep doing the exact same thing.
Hot toss.
I'd rather see the boys use the boards to skate around.
It's a high stick. He should have put his hand up, should have stripes, but he didn't. It's fine. Blues played it next anyway. Could have probably gone for a slash there too, but Stripes are just letting this play out. I'm a little concerned it's going to get super chippy at the end if there's any kind of activity in front of either net.
There it is!
What a shot!
It is!
Oh, what an opportunity.
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
that was it.
2 minutes left.
That was it.
That's ice. Might be the time to pull Thomas. We'll see what Justin says. You got a face off in the offensive zone.
Win a face-off!
Coaches are telling Thomas, pay attention to the bench. You listen for us. We're going to call you off. Hudson Smith with a face-off one. That was a dangerous pass. Lucian just taking offsides. That was touched by a player on the bench. See where they put the face-off here. Technically, that was a puck that went out of play by a Blues player. Let's see where they had the face-off. Ah, that's fine. Near the offensive zone.
Got less than 2 minutes left to play here. Vikings are still up 4-3.
Georgia's got to fight hard on that. Smart play by the Vikings, just dumping in deep.
The boys just kind of watch that, right?
Yep. They've got it. Here they go. That's the Smith. Let's see. Thomas Sabunis went off. Was that called offsides?
I thought yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it, but we don't have anybody. Well, we got one guy screaming about it, but.
That was a frickin' rip, though.
There we go. A minute and a half left. Thomas is back in net. Wheeler battling hard for the puck. It's out. All right, Lucas Walls has it. He's going to regroup. Let's see how quickly the Blues can. Oh, puck's out of the zone. There we go. See how quickly the Blues are able to pull their goalie here. Minute 10.
Oh, God. What is that?
Side pass. That should be a trip. Blues could not get the puck out of the zone. 57 seconds. They got it out.
Let's go!
Control. That's offsides. Very hard to pull Tommy at this point when we can't get possession of the puck. Coach is calling for the Blues players to just get over the red line and dump it in deep so they can get Tommy out of the net. That's not going to cut it. 42 seconds left. Blues need to move. They need to move quickly. Almost a touch pass from Rekia. It's out, but it's not deep. That's icing. Now they'll pull. It's going to be a timeout for the Blues with 28 seconds left. Yikes. What kind of play do you think they're trying up here, Ryan?
They're trying to do opposite day. The opposite of whatever they've been doing the first part of the game.
Yes.
They're going to do the opposite of it right now.
All right, it's official. Thomas has been pulled, so they'll have 6 men on the ice skating against the Vikings 5. It's kind of a mini power play for 28 seconds.
So the boys are going to have to, we're kind of in the same situation as we were yesterday, down late in the game. Pull the goalie, see what happens.
Do you recall what time they were able to pull the goalie yesterday?
About 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes, okay.
About 2 minutes left in the game. So we got actually about 28 seconds left here in the game. We're not perfectly synced up here, but I expect Coach Justin to expect the boys to work as hard as they can for 30 seconds.
I think you'll see who he thinks has played the hardest today when you see who's out on the ice now for this last shift. So tell you a little bit about what he's seen anyway, effort-wise today. And Coach Strassi just tell him to crash the net. Someone's got to put it on net, and you guys need to crash, create havoc, put that puck in. This is quite the long timeout. Oh, Stripes finally blew the whistle.
All right, it looks like Gracie, Walls, Nick,
Kramer up again, huh?
Andrew, and Nico Kramer. This is for all the marbles to get back into a tie game here for the boys.
Good attempt at a win by Toshin. Blues have it. 23 seconds. Oh, that was the pass they needed. It was to Kramer out front. He just didn't see it. 15 seconds. They need more Blues on the puck right now. Blues come away with it. They couldn't get it out front. 5 seconds left.
Here it is! Here it is!
Someone's got to shoot it. Yes! That's the game.
Well, you got to hand it to the Vikings. They came out and played today, and the Blues did not. Back-to-back games of just not great performance, really sloppy hockey, not great effort. You got to expect more.
I think we have a more talented team based on what I saw today, but we just didn't put in the effort that was needed to be able to win this game. A little too late towards the end there. The Blues really need to think about, kind of their identity for the rest of the season here. They better fix this weekend real quick with practice this week.
All right, we're going to sign off. We'll be here next week.
Next weekend.